Robert Frost once said, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." This quote has not only been the foundation of my life, but also the theme. My name is Olivia Daly, and I have never had a plan for my life. Growing up the child of a divorced family and living across our great state of North Carolina, I was never sure of what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be, or why. Having to adapt to different environments and people from moving every few months created a level of uncertainty in my life and in myself. Graduating from high school in 2006, I was accepted into East Carolina University and was certain that my life would finally settle down and I would find my path. Being from New Bern, just 45 minutes from Greenville, I was accompanied by many of my childhood friends during our freshman year. After only 3 semesters of going to class part-time and going downtown full-time, I failed out of East Carolina and returned home. Starting from the ground up was difficult as I developed a severe, crippling anxiety disorder that would prevent me from returning to school. After a few months, I chose to relocate to Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, where I took up a career in real estate. My anxiety began to get better and my life finally had a purpose, or so I thought. I worked, lived, breathed, and drank the beach air every day for 7 years. One day, I woke up and felt a sense of emptiness that I could not explain. I lived in a beautiful place, had great friends, a great social life, but I had nothing to show for it. I resorted back to the age-old question of, what do I want to be when I grow up? I still did not have an answer. After all, I really had never figured it out to begin with. How would I do that now? There was one thing that did remain the same after all of my travels, and that was my love for talking and communicating with people. Even through a crippling anxiety disorder, I always found my strength in relating to others through communication and my life experiences. I toyed with the idea of returning to Greenville, but was apprehensive due to my past. I spent that morning researching communication programs in North Carolina and quickly learned about the communication program at ECU. The words interpersonal and organizational communication sent off a light bulb in my head, and things finally began to make sense after all this time. Although my road has not been a smooth one, but more so of one of bumps and curves, it has paved the way for my goal of finding my purpose in this world, and that is helping others through communication. I will graduate in July of this year and start my career in working with troubled youth in the mountains of North Carolina. Taking this less conventional road has been challenging, life-altering, and more rewarding than I ever would have known, and that has made all the difference.